everyone, it's a mechanic from Tracy Thompson Racing. Just going to do a little video on valve clearances or tappets on the 1.5 roller rockers. Slightly different to your normal rockers. Still use a rule of 1 in 9. It's just feeler bait positioning. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to whip the plugs out, make it easier for the engine to turn over. We're taking these out because what I'll do, I'll put the car into second gear and then I'll use the car through its gearbox to move the engine, to move the rockers into position so we can adjust them. Right, that's the plugs out, so that's no compression, so it'll roll a lot easier when you push it. So we'll pull the rocker cover off. Oh, you know when you put something somewhere. Not the span I was looking for, but fits, so it'll do. Disconnect our breather. Carefully get the rocker cover out of the way. Right, you see our 1.5 rockers. Just trip over things. Zoom in. I'll take it off the stand shortly. I'll just have a quick talk on the rockers before we set about adjusting them. Right, I'll just put the car in gear, get the handbrake off. Right, let's have a quick look. Hi everyone. So we run these 1.5 roller rockers. Not a full roller, they're bushed in the rear onto the shaft. I'll show you on these. Carry a few spares. So as opposed to having a roller, it's actually bushed. Some of them aren't bushed, the aluminium's a good quality aluminium on I think it's the MEDs. And I don't actually need to use a bush. I have had the bushes spin in these and actually come out, which was a bit of a... I've only had it happen on one, we've used these for years. Another problem we have, these rollers, the pin can break and let the roller go loose. Now I've had it happen a couple of times, and I've seen a few other drivers had it a couple of times, and I think we've all been lucky because I've seen a recent YouTube video and it destroyed his engine. What it basically done when this roller come out, it released the collets and allowed the valve to drop into the piston. At any revs that's not a good thing, and basically destroyed his engine. Anyway, yeah, saying that they are a good item. You know, we've run them for years and we've had 4 failures in 20 years, so it's not bad really. We will be looking to upgrade to the MED ones as and when, but not at the minute. Right, so we'll get on, we'll adjust this. What we'll do, we'll rock the car back while it's in gear with no handbrake on, and we'll get these valves to move up and down. So what we want, when we have a valve which is fully down, we need to find the corresponding valve which will be fully open, and then we check the gap on the valve which is fully open to make sure it's where we want it. If it's not, we'll adjust it by this nut and screw here. So using the rule of 1 in 9, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4's fully down. So what will get you to 9 from there? 5. So 5 is almost fully open. This is the one we're going to adjust. So if it was 3 down, we'd be adjusting 6, 2 down, we'd be adjusting 7, 1 down, we'd be adjusting 8. So quite simple really. So we're almost fully down on number 4. No, almost fully open on number 4, sorry. So we'll pull it back and see what we've got. I'll shove you on the stand again. Some shady camera work. Okay. Right. The most important thing to remember when we're doing these valve clearance checks is not, I'll just turn this screen see if I can see what's going on, probably not, is not to push your feeler blade straight in, because this wheel will grab it and help it go in and it'll give you a false reading. What you need to do is bring your feeler blade from the side, and that gives you your accurate reading. So don't do it from the front, because you'll find tight ones and it'll actually let you put it in. So not from the front, always from the side. So number 5's fully down. Count from this way, I should be counting from this way. Try and stay with me. We'll just check that that is fully down. Camera touch. Just crashing into the camera stand, still in the picture. There we are. No, we're not quite fully down there. I think we are now. Double check. That's the fella. Okay, so in from the side. Double check there's no slack in it. And that one's good. So it looks like the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7's almost down. So we'll be looking at doing not number 8, number 2. Let's have a look, see where we've got to go. Okay, so I think we're fully down there. Again, we've got a nice gap. Hopefully it carries on right the way across and gives me a nice gap, and then we don't have to adjust them. The check's been made. And we put it back together. Who's going next? So we've got 6. I'm going to count from this end. So we'll go 6. It's just about fully down, so we'll give it another check just to make sure we are fully down. Yep. So if we're calling this one 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's our next adjuster. You can see it's a slightly different colour, this one. Obviously it's been changed at some point. And what we've got. Again, we're good there. It's all turned out good so far. Right, that's number 8 fully down. Slight adjustment on this one, so we've got a 13mm or a ½ inch. There's typical. There's the spanner I was looking for. Now the spanner needs this right. And a screwdriver. So undo this lock nut. Screw a slight turn. See where we are. Slight more. There we are, that's that one. Try and keep your screwdriver in when you tighten it up, so you tend to, when you tighten it up, tend to turn the adjuster screw with it, so you actually end up tightening your adjustment, so your adjustment becomes not an adjustment. So we'll just nip that up. Use probably a torque setting for that, but find out how to get it in on a spanner. Doesn't seem to have a torque setting on it. Right, that one's good to go. Oh, see who's next. Two and 5 going down. 2 and 5. 2's going to get it, I think. Right, we slim that camera? No. We're just coming out with a shot there a bit, I think. We'll bring that in. Right. I do hope you've not got earbuds in or anything without noise clattering through. I do apologise if you have. So we've got fully down. 2, so we're at 7. Yep, 7's a little bit loose as well. So same again, let's crack that nut off. Give it a screw little turn. Okay, so we're good to go there. Yep, lovely. So we got next. 5's nearly fully down. So that's 5 fully down. See what number 4 is giving us. That's good. 4's good. Right, next. We've got 3 fully down, so that'll give us 6. It's a bit tight there. You know what I mean? If I push it in the front, the roller takes it in. Yeah, it's too tight. But just squeeze it through on the side. Just check that fully down. Definitely fully down. Check again. Yeah, we are all right there. I haven't quite got it fully down. It's tight but straight through. Okay, so next is one. Yeah, it wants a slight adjustment. Let's just check where we are with the camera. We've moved away a bit. Bring us back in. So I'll crack the nut off and then I'll give the screw a slight turn, and the screw will probably turn back with the adjuster. So keep the screw in there, just set that. Span it to the opposite side, check my clearance now, and that's good to go. That was the tiniest of turns, if a turn. We'll just hold it off on the screwdriver, nip it with a spanner, and that's number 8 done. Next up, we're crashing stuff in the back of the car. Drop the camera back, jump in front of it. Oh, we're sort of back in the shot there. Okay, we'll carry on. Only a couple more to do. It's not the most interesting of jobs, but you know, some of you might find it useful. Obviously the roller rockers are a different way of setting up to normal. You must from the side with the feeler gauges, otherwise you will get false readings. So we were at this fella's next on our list. Which gives us this fella here. It's good. Looks like we're back to the beginning, which is even better. Double check. Yep. So that's us right the way through on the 1.5 roller rockers. Like I say, there are some slight problems with these rockers, but they do work with our engines and the way our engines are set up. basically we get more lift out of them as it suggests. So like I say, we are looking to upgrade, but long may these last because they're not high on our priority. Our priority is getting to races first. When we get to races, and then if we've got budget free, we can look at improving the car, but basically we want to keep it on the track first. So all I've got to do now, shove the rock cover back on, shove the plugs back in, and that's this job done. Right, I hope that's been useful to someone. I'm sure it has. Even if it's only one person it's useful to, you know. I know this information is a bit old hand by now. I mean, Vizard books been out for decades, you know, and if you haven't read a Vizard book, but some people haven't, you know. A lot of people, I suppose, aren't into books nowadays. Although Dave Vizard is on YouTube, so you know, give him a look out if you spend a bit of time on YouTube. It's well worth watching his channel. Right guys, save me waffling on. Me and who has now become our garage cat Marty Moore will say goodbye. See you later guys, see you on the next one.